As you know, we are celebrating Deaf Awareness Month, and today we are going to talk about signs of success, and we're celebrating the deaf education. With us is teacher Lynn Wangari from Kimbui School for the Hearing Impaired. Welcome, Lynn, to Science TV, and we are ready to hear what you have in store for us there.
So as you've heard, my name is Lynn Wangari. I'm a teacher on attachment at Kamui School for the Deaf. Yeah, and I'll introduce myself using sign language. So my name is Lynn Wangari. I'm a teacher at Kamui School for the Deaf. Yeah.
So, Lynn, what inspired you to become a teacher for the deaf students?
Okay, so during my university holiday, my dad told me to go to Kise and find out about the sign language classes. Then I also had a lot of interest because watching on TV the interpreters there, I used to see sign language as a very interesting language. And I also wanted to complement my education course. So I went for sign language classes. Yeah.
And did you experience any challenge while studying sign language?
Yeah, of course, there are some few challenges while studying sign language. First of all, when I went to Kise, I started from scratch. I didn't know anything about sign language. I didn't know even the alphabet. I didn't know nothing. So it's like learning a whole new language. I definitely had some challenges, and the most let's say challenging problem was mastery of content. We used to learn very many signs at once, and we had to memorize all of them. But what I did about it was practice a lot. I used to practice a lot with my friends there at Kise. That's how I overcame the challenge. Yeah.
And there's this great chemistry between you and the students, yeah? You've been watching them on TikTok. Then the clips are going viral. And I wonder, do you ever experience any challenge or the moment you started teaching the deaf students, what are some of the challenges that you...
Okay, so when I went to Kamboi School for the Deaf, I had studied the 3-month full course, sign language course at Kise. So when I went to Kamboi, I was not yet perfect, and up to now, I'm still not perfect. I'm still practicing. So the biggest challenge I have experienced at Kamboi and communication with my student is interpreting my receptive skills. Like when my student is signing to me, sometimes I don't really understand what they're saying. But the good thing about this is that I know the alphabet. So when the signs are difficult for me, I can ask them to fingerspell, then I will know what sign that is. And about the chemistry with my students, I think that's natural for me. When I met my students, they were welcoming. So when I teach, I'm free with them. I feel really encouraged to teach them. I am free with them. Yeah.
Oh, that's nice. So could you share with us some unique teaching methods or techniques that you use to effectively communicate with your students?
Okay, so one thing about the students is definitely they are deaf. They don't hear. They're not like any other normal kid. So what I do, I definitely teach on the board. Then after that, I approach the individual students. During my 40 minutes lesson, I'll spend very few minutes on the board. Then I will make sure to go to the individual students one by one, ensuring that all of them are understanding. And if they're having challenges, maybe I'll find some extra time to go teach them the content so that they may all understand.
And how do you address maybe communication barriers?
Between me and between the students. The communication barriers,
maybe sometimes you face some difficulties in communicating something. Maybe we can take an example. The first time you joined the school, maybe there was some communication barriers that you faced between, maybe like a language barrier.
Okay, so when I find it very hard to understand a student, the best way I can tell them to write down what they're saying, then sign it again so that I can learn, so that the next time I come back to class and they sing the same day, I will not be confused.
Yeah, that's great. And what advice would you give to aspiring teachers who would like to be like you?
Okay, so if you're aspiring to be a teacher of the day, as students, the best advice I would give to you is don't lose hope. Don't lose hope. These kids, they are normal kids. The only problem is that they don't hear. So you have to have a lot of, patience with them. You will teach something, then they'll not understand, or you think they've understood. You give them systems they are unable to do. You have to have a lot of patience. So during your training, please practice a lot on your patience. You have to be very patient with your student, and don't give up on any student. You'll find there are extreme cases. There are some students you'll try to teach and they don't give up on any kid. Please don't ever give up on a kid. Just try your best. The area they'll be able to understand, God will know that you tried your best and you played your part.
Yeah, that's interesting, and you're happy for sharing your story. And you're doing a great job since we are watching your kids out there, and you're making sign language to be so interesting, and which is such a nice thing. And so as we come to the end of our interview, what do you have to say to this society as we mark Deaf Awareness Month?
As we celebrate the Deaf Awareness Month, I would really like to tell all the people in the society, all the people in Kenya, to please find time and learn sign language. It's not as hard. People find it hard, but with a lot of practice, you can learn sign language. You start by learning the alphabet, then slowly by slowly. Another thing you can do is find yourself deaf friends. The deaf friends are the best teachers of sign language. You can go to KISE or any other institution and learn about sign language, but that's not the best. They'll not give you everything. You find the deaf person and they will teach you. They will take you slowly. They will teach you sign language. They are the best teachers of sign language. Yeah.
Okay, thank you for coming. It's been interesting, and we hope to join you one day and have a good celebration even with the students. You're making the whole experience at Kambui School look so interesting, and we're happy about that. Thank you for coming.
Thank you.